Hey, this tutorial is all about creating distress text effect. I'm going to show you the distress text effect. Usually you can see it in t-shirts and you know. So I'm going to zoom in here and yeah, so that's the distress text effect. So what we're going to do, I already made the text here, CorelDraw and then the X3 and sorry X4, and I already converted it to curves. So just in case you haven't converted to curves, uh, you click on the text and you go to arrange, and that, see this one, that's the convert to curves. Okay. So those are objects now, and also this one's an object. Okay, so I'm going to delete this first, CorelDraw and the X4 here. I'm going to move this over this side. Okay, and the first thing we have to do is we're going to create a rectangular box just to enclose that CorelDraw text, because later on we're going to power clip that. Okay. So I'm going to move it down, okay. And then I'll go to my fill, and you go to your texture fill and choose vegetation. Okay. So in vegetation, no, it's black and green, but we don't want black and green. We just need black. Okay, so make sure to choose black. Okay. If this one shows up, just click don't show this again, and then click OK. Okay. And this one will make it white. Okay, so you have a chance to preview it before clicking OK. That texture is really good for distress text. Okay. So and then I'll click OK. Okay, so that's my texture. Now if you want to change the texture, or you want to change the property of the texture, you can always go to your interactive fill or type in G, and once you click on that, you're gonna see this box here. You can always click that and rotate it if you want, and there's a preview of what you're getting. So if you're, say you want to have more distressed effect, you just move this closer, you can rotate it. Okay, let's make it that way. Okay, so let's say I'm happy with that. You go to your select tool and it's done. Okay. Now we have to change this to a bitmap. So you go to bitmap, convert to bitmap, and then make it 300 dpi. 300 dpi is fine, and then you make it black and white 1 bit. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna have just black and white image, because this right now is grayscale. Okay, so you click on anti-aliasing and then click OK. There. So we have white and black. But you notice here that the outline is black and the fill here in the status bar is white. Okay, I want you to remove the outline, remove the fill. Okay, so this is white, so I'll remove the fill by clicking on this icon here for X for no fill. There. So now what you can see now is just a texture of the black, but we don't want black, we want white, right? So now here in the status bar again, it says black, the outline. Okay, so you go to your outline and you go to outline pen and then make this white and then click OK. Okay, so that looks good. So I'm going to zoom in there. So I'm going to put this one, the text, over on top of the rectangular box. Okay, right now it's behind it, right? So I'm going to go to my arrange, order to front or page, or there's a shortcut key too for shift page up. Okay, so I'm gonna go here and front of page. There you go. So now we're going to power clip it. Okay, so you click on the image, which is the background here, the white, and you go to effects, power clip, place inside the container. Okay, so our container is the text that was converted to curves. So I'll click, and there you go. Okay. So now, do you see that black? We don't want that black, right? Because what happens is the text was black, right? So we're going to remove the fill of the text. There. Zoom in. You don't see it anymore. Okay. So that's for the text CorelDraw. Okay. So same concept with the other one, okay, but instead of white, we're gonna make it black. So okay, so let's do that again. So we go to my rectangular tool or F6. I'll enclose this into the box. Okay. I'm going to move the X4, or I'm gonna move this down here. I'm gonna move the rectangular box down. I go to my fill pattern, texture fill, and I choose vegetation. And once again, I click on the black, and this one should be white. Hit on preview to see how it looks like, and then click OK. Okay, and then I can change the properties of the texture fill by going to your interactive fill, or type in G, and then this box that shows up. You can rotate, so you can make it, go closer. Rotate that like this. Okay, so that's fine. I'm happy with that. And then you go to bitmap, convert to bitmap. Remember 300 dpi, and then black and white 1 bit, anti-aliasing, and then click OK. Now once again, in the status bar, white is the fill. We want to remove the fill by clicking on this icon for no fill, and then here we don't need to change the outline to black because it's already black, right? Because we want it to be black. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to change this to a gray color so we can distinguish which one is switch. Okay. But here I have to put it on top. Okay, so click on the graphic X4, and then you go to arrange order to front of page, or shortcut key is shift page up. Okay. And then you move it down. Okay. And then we are going to power clip it. So click on the bitmap, okay, the black and white bitmap, the texture. You go to effects, power clip, place inside a container. Which is the container? The container is my X4. Click, and it goes in. Okay, so you can see some gray because the X4 was gray. So remove the fill by clicking on this X fill. There. Okay, now let's view it. Hit F4 to view the whole thing. Very nice. Okay, so let's zoom in. Now, let's say you still want to have an effect of, like the letters are chipped off and like that. Okay, so there's an eraser tool here in the toolbox. Okay, you go to, where's the eraser tool? Okay, here. This is the eraser tool, or X. Okay, so in here, the property bar of the eraser tool, once you click on it, there is, see, this is 0.25 of an inch thickness of the line. You can also change it to square or circle, but I'll make it circle. And I'll just make this smaller. Okay, let's try that one. Yeah, it's good. So I'll zoom in here, maybe some more. Okay, so the eraser tool would erase a vector image, a vector in, or text in Corel. But you have to select it first. Okay, remember to select the text first, or the object, okay, or the vector image, then go to your eraser tool. Okay, so I set it to 0.5 already, 0.05, and then I will just go like this. See, it's chipping off. Okay, so I'll make it thinner some more.